Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Zube here. I'm going to do a random reading. This is general. Don't make it fit you if it doesn't. But if it is for you, you'll like feel it right away, I would imagine. That's how it goes for me when I watch like random readings. I'm like, yeah, this doesn't feel right. But if you're like stretching to make it work, like then it's not for you. And it might not all be for you. Like if parts of it are fitting, but other parts aren't, then take what fits and don't like manipulate the rest of it to fit. If that makes sense. I'll light a candle. If you do see a number or an animal or an image on one of the cards makes you think of something that's significant, because when I'm doing these, I'm asking my guides to bring messages from your guides that will be meaningful and symbolic to you, and that's how spirit talks to us, is with synchronicities and shit like that. All right. Internal justice. So that's the internal energy. Maybe we need things to be balanced. That's really interesting because we're in Libra season right now. So we might be trying to balance things, balance work life, balance our relationships, balance ourselves. 8 of Wands, lots of shit going on. There's just a lot of shit happening. That's probably why we're trying to find balance. The 8 of Wands is like messages going back and forth. Lots of their arrows or wands that are thrown in the air. They haven't landed yet. So there are like a lot of moving parts. We don't quite know what's going to land. It's, are we going to just chill and be like, well, I threw them. What they do is what they're going to do. Or are we going to stand there like anxiously? Oh my God, I just got the best like image ever. So they send me like images, or I have like a memory pop up. But so when I go bowling, I'm one of these people that when I let the ball go, I like bend the way that I want the ball to hit, So if it's like off course, I'll like bend the way I need it to go. Like that fucking does anything. Except sit there, and bowling is fun, so it's kind of a bad example, but are we gonna try to do anything but pray? I mean, or whatever. You can like pray and vibe and all that, but if we're trying to control things that are already out there, you're gonna have a bad time. And the internal is justice, right? So whatever is out there, you've done what you can. Like you're gonna get out of it what is meant to be. Even if there's like anything you might perceive as negative coming your way from something that's out there, it's okay. It's like things are balancing out right now. Oh, Chariot. This is it. So, you know, I hold them up like that. If you've not been here before, this is what I do. This is internal, how we are in the internal, is what's going on around us. And then this is as spirit sees it, or like the objective view. We have the chariot, and the chariot is success. Things are moving really quickly. The chariot, I love this card because he's on a skateboard. So, you know, and he's been maneuvering through the city, and it's difficult, I would imagine. I haven't done it myself. I just watch him, but when, you know, to skateboard through a city, like you gotta be watching this way and that. And my son skateboards, so I see him like looking around the park, and like they have like eyes around all the time. So the chariot is not, as spirit sees it, it's a card of success. But we don't want to let ourselves be distracted. It's about being driven. Even though we are the driver, he is the driver, but there's a flow that you get into, and that's what this card is about. Just being in that flow. Trust that you'll get your just desserts. I'm going to clarify this 8 of Wands and just see what we get on that. Because what you've done has been done. So there, you know, if you're worrying or anything like that, or if you have anxiety, it's kind of pointless. Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands, lots of things thrown out there, moving parts, all of that. I have 2 came out to clarify that. We have the Death card and the 4 of Cups. Ooh, okay. It's like you're waiting to, these things have been released, or they need to be released, but it might look like they're not going where you aimed at them. Okay, you might be like, whoa, hold on, that's not where I was trying to go with that. And you might think it's like the end. You could have been kind of clinging to an aspect of something, but it's out of your hands. That's what the 8 of Wands is like things being out of your hands. It's kind of interesting too, because that's making me think of this card where he's on his feet, like he's riding on his skateboard. He's not using his hands. You use your arms to balance, but there's something about like being on your feet in the flow, focused, doing your thing, and letting go. Because there's this element of letting go when you're in that flow. Like you're not, I'm thinking now of an artist painting. They're not trying to paint, they're painting. So it's this thing of not trying, right? Like if you're trying to paint, it's just going to show in the painting. When you try to do something, it's not coming through authentically, or like in a channeled way, is kind of what I'm getting. Because then the 4 of Cups is surprise, surprise, here's another cup, you know, like you're staring at the cups here, and it's like spirit comes in with or someone comes in with like, oh hey, by the way, here's this. And it came like behind the Death card. So you might think that something is over, and it might be in the way that you thought it was going to land, right? But something's going to come in and save the day here. All right, let me do one on the Justice card, and then I'm going to do some oracles. We'll see. Yo. The 9 of Cups. That's wish fulfilled. It's the wish fulfilled card. Spirit really wants you to like fucking chill. Someone like you might be like, oh, like while you're watching something in your life transpire and going like, ooh, oh, okay. And that's okay. That's okay. But it's like justice will be delivered, your wishes will come true. It's out of your hands. I mean, clearly do what you need to do. But just be in that flow and unattach from outcomes like and what they look like and all that. Let's do some oracle. Vacation. And even if you're not taking a vacation, but look, she's on a magic carpet ride. It's like, so something is jumping out at me about the two of these cards. It also says take time for relaxation and adventure, right? But she's flying on a magic carpet. He is on a skateboard. There's something in both of these where like their feet aren't on the ground, but they're doing an activity, like they're being carried by spirit to some degree. You could argue that on the skateboard he's not, but what I'm saying is there's something in between the character in the card and the earth, but they're not freaking out. That's really cool. We have a bunch of birds and some butterflies in that one. Let's do life is too short. Focus on what you can achieve, not what you haven't. Yes. Okay. Do what it is that you're doing. Like keep trucking, keep in that flow, whatever task or whatever you have in front of you, accomplish it. But if you are kind of keeping eyeballs over here and eyeballs over there and trying to make like this happen over here and this happen over there, don't do that, because that's it. I know it's saying not on what you haven't, and it sounds a little different than what I'm thinking in what I'm putting together in my head. It's like focus on what you can achieve that's right in front of you, not on what you haven't achieved yet. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to achieve it, right? There are things going on behind your back that you don't know about, that you're unaware of, that, the universe is moving. Let's do one of these. Let me get some advice cards. Serendipity. Serendipity. Yeah, luck. Luck is on your side. Chance happenings, synchronicities. Somebody coming in here like, yo, I have another cup. Like, it's kind of pathetic that we're talking about. It looks like he's just he's just drinking. He's like, damn, that was my last glass of the good stuff. And then the waiter says, nope, I've got one more for you. That's kind of funny. Yeah, so like in a way too, be careful what you wish for. Because it could kind of be something that you get. That's fine too. Let's get like an outcome card. An outcome card. A message in a bottle. That's somebody is sending a message. That, I mean, this card is also messages. I don't know. I would love to hear if like somebody here recently got a message or ends up getting like just something random that comes in and shifts things in a way that it like is awesome. Is like makes you feel good, makes a wish come true. And yeah, because this could be from spirit, but it could also be a message coming from someone else that's significant to your life. Is that it? Nope. I'm gonna do a couple of words. Maybe not. Flow. How many fucking times did I say flow? Go with the flow as water trickles down a stream. Do not hurry. I feel like things are moving really quick though. And so go with that flow, but don't rush things. Oh my gosh, yes. Some things are going to happen outside of you. So go with the flow, do what's in front of you. But if you try to hurry things along and manipulate all of the things, it's going to like fuck things up. Oh. Woods. Be like the woods, calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. Maybe go for a walk if you have time. Get grounded. Just kind of slow yourself down. Like that one saying, that goes something like, I'm gonna butcher it, but that everybody should take a 15-minute walk in the woods unless you're too busy. If you're too busy, you should take an hour. That's what came to mind. But yeah, go with the flow. This is kind of similar to the other reading that I did last time in the previous one, but in this one we have a wish being fulfilled. I think that there's going to be disappointment. Like that's the different one in this. There's going to be disappointment, but don't like throw your hands up. It's like there's a save that like saves the day. There's something that saves the day or dramatically shifts things, or you thought you were going to lose something and then something else comes in and everything reorganizes and works out. But yeah, go with the flow and stay calm, stay at peace. There's mysterious, but there's mystery in life and full of life. Anyway, if you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. I hope you have a great day on earth. Peace. Namaste.